What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin with Kruse. One-stop shop for entertainment talk. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday out there in the interwebs. Having a great Thursday so far. We had a fun show last night with Carter and Sean. Always fun to have those guys together. The Nilk Master himself back in Las Vegas, guys. Check out his band. New band now, guys. So new music coming from Carter. Excited about that, too. Always good to have Sean there, too. But also excited to have back. Been a while, guys. Welcome back. Of course, our resident intellectual himself, Mr. Mike Casey.
Hey, Brian. Thanks for having me back, man. Wow. Carter and Sean. That's a chaos team rocking yesterday. That must have been a good time.
I laugh because I'm like, Sean, you've never met Carter before? He's like, no, never. Really? I'm like, how has that never happened before? But
they're such dynamic individuals on their own. I only imagine when you add them together in the crucible of cruise control, the crucible. I don't even need to change the word at all.
The crucible of it all.
It would be an explosive alchemical concoction.
Dude, it was wild to me. I was like, it was just funny. Sean's reaction to Carter. He's like, the what master?
They haven't been on the show together.
I'm like, the Nilk
master. Else on
the
show was like, yes, he's the Nilk master. Obviously, get beyond
Sean,
it.
Where you been, man? Why get on board, buddy? What are you talking about? Yeah, it was kind of awesome. Everyone was like, Carter's here. And Lexi in the chat was like, oh my God, Sean and Carter, this is a crazy world today. I'm like, yeah, we had fun. We were talking about X-Men 97 and talking about Magic 8 Ball, M. Night Shyamalan, the series coming. So
is X-Men 97 coming back?
Season 2 is going to launch in the summer, and they just picked it up for season 3 on top of that. So we got
awesome.
In season 2, they're like, we got to go back to the 90s. And so they're traveling back to the 90s for that whole era, I guess, for the next whole season to fight Apocalypse. So looks really cool, man. Looks really cool.
They're going to cross over with the events of the original series then, aren't they?
They might. They might have a super crossover. What's up, Anthony Cass? How you doing today? We're talking about X-Men 97 right now, fast. A lot going on today, though, Anthony. Yeah, they're going to have that crossover probably, and then they had some like vintage comics, actual accurate costumes in there that Sean's like, I thought I would never see this on any kind of Marvel anything. So it's pretty cool. So if you're a fan of the X-Men, it's going to be great, Mike. I'm excited about it. The trailer was awesome. It leaked because it was just like someone shot it in a movie theater, and so it had leaked online. And so I put the leak on last night. We watched it. It's only some places you can see it, so it's kind of cool to watch.
Yeah, where did they show it?
New York Comic Con.
Comic Con or something?
Okay, New York Comic Con. That's where they actually announced that they were doing more. There was a rumor about.
You're not supposed to sneak in your camera to those things.
Mm-mm. You're not supposed to.
You did.
But because there was a bunch of people been watching that video too, so I thought it was pretty cool. And I'm like, Sean, do we play it? And Sean's like, of course we play it. Of course. I can play it for you if you want me to, too, Mike. I don't care. We can play it if you want. You want to watch it?
I want to see it. Can I watch it with you guys?
Yeah, we can pop it on. Hold on.
You got it pulled up.
Give me 1 second, and I
don't know
will.
what today's going to be like, Brian. You got a hard out today, and we got a lot to cover. So I don't know how this works, and I haven't talked to you in weeks either. So I just want to talk to you.
I only cover what I can cover. Then I push other stuff to the next day on here. You know what I mean?
All right.
So if we don't get through it all, we'll in the breaking news, we might skip some things. We might come back to them. We cover what we can cover. Let me see. Where is this trailer? Because I know it's in
While
here.
you're looking it up, I'll just recline on the mini golf course here where I tip my plants over before we record every day so that you guys can admire them. This is Urkel. This is Merriweather. And I keep them tipped up the rest of the time so that,
You
the
say
water
Urkel and Merriweather?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Merriweather. This one's Urkel. Yeah. Should have worn my Urkel shirt today.
I actually have to add it this way. I found it, but I have to add it a different way than I thought I had to add it. So that's fine. I like those names though, man. It's fun. It's inventive.
Where I got Merriweather from? You keep looking, and I'll show you my new acquisition today.
Here we go. I'm just cropping it.
I like to film out here on the mini golf course, but there's flies out here sometimes. So today I got myself one of these bad boys. You charge it up and you fry them.
Gotta know when to fry them. Gotta know when to hold them. What's up, Jeff Dog? How you doing out there? All right, Mike. Here we go. X-Men 97.
Let's check it out.
X-Men. I know more of this world than you ever know. We shall forge
This is so
one.
apocalypse.
So much pain, my children. So much
Oh, so much death.
Just a little teaser.
someday, or someone. Yet the X-Men through time.
It's going through time.
Scattered across the past and the future.
This is glitching out for me like crazy.
It's glitching out.
I can't see anything.
Oh no, Mike.
Oh,
He's playing smooth on my end.
Back to
Get the X-Men back to the 90s. That looks badass.
These guys are just killing it so hard.
I know, right? It's such a great idea. Bringing everybody back.
Fear our faith rests on a mutant who cannot be trusted.
It's great to see the time travel in there too, because I mean, Days of Future Past is arguably, top one or top two.
Dude, Days of Future Past was like, I'd say the best one of all those, really.
Yeah, probably my favorite too. Logan was pretty crazy good.
I prefer
I like
Laserdisc.
Dark Phoenix too.
X2? X2 was fun.
No. Dark. I liked Dark Phoenix too.
Oh, Dark.
It would have been better, if they weren't wrapping it up. If it was just kind of another segment in the saga.
You like Dark Phoenix, man? I thought that was absolute trash.
I liked it.
It was okay.
I
It
don't
was an
know.
apocalypse.
They missed out on the Apocalypse, dude, snoozer. That's
That
the
was
worst one
like-
by far.
All I think about that movie is I think about Oscar Isaac like touching people like, oh, my X-Men. Let me caress you, my X-Men. What's up, John? John says, oh, it's
Well,
Michael.
When you put it like that, it sounds a lot more appealing. Hey, John.
but that's what it was like though. I felt like it was very creepy. He was just like way too much. But the X-Men, Mike, are coming.
I learned that line from X2 about like that Storm has like what happens to a toad in a thunderstorm when it gets struck by lightning or whatever. The same
Yeah.
thing as everything else. Like that line was part of a joke that had 2 callbacks.
Did it
But
really?
but neither of the other bits made the edit.
So like that's why it made like no sense.
They should have
what
cut the
thinking about this?
line.
Yeah,
They
why
should
would
have cut the line.
it like I was like, what is this? Like even when I heard it, I'm like, it was in the trailer too or something, right? They put it in the trailer? I don't know. That was the dumbest thing. I don't know what they do. Thanks for the pumpkins there, John, too. Dumbest thing. I'm excited about the X-Men. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, man. Season 2, season 3 is still coming too on top of that. So I hope they do like 5 seasons of this, at least, right?
Yeah, that would be incredible. I mean, because they're nailing it. Like it seems exactly like the old X-Men show, or like Spider-Man too, which I know we love too.
And he was in the end of the last one. They're actually saying he's going to be in this one some more too. So get ready for more Spider-Man, probably more Daredevil. They're probably going to be blending all the different characters around. So that's the best thing to do. They're talking about doing that with the new Spider-Man movie too. Of course, you got Punisher in there. You got the Hulk in the new Spider-Man movie. Now Daredevil's rumored to be in it. Maybe Kingpin. I'm like, that's the kind of Spider-Man movie I want.
Whoa, this is the heavy hitters. I am surprised about that.
Give me that D'Onofrio, man, all day, every day. I want him in everything.
And it's not like the Spider-Man movies haven't been hitting. Like they need to be playing their A team. Like everything's been good already anyway. I'm surprised that they don't need to pull the ripcord on everything, but I'm happy they are.
Tombstone's in it too, which is like a very obscure character, but they're bringing Tombstone in, which makes me believe that, of course, Kingpin's going to be there too. So, I mean, we'll see. I'm excited about that movie a lot. I don't know if you guys are excited about this though either, because the Beatles are still happening, and they got some more casting. So, quickly, guys, off the top. So more casting for the Beatles. James Norton's apparently been cast now to tapped as the Beatles' longtime manager, Brian Epstein. I probably can't say that name out loud because it'll probably get us demonetized and taken off here. But so even though it's not that same person, that's all I'm saying. But this 4-film feature extravaganza is going down, of course, in I think it's April of 28. It's going to be released now too. Now this is, again, 4 movies, 1 movie every weekend of the Beatles, guys, each from a different perspective of every Beatle. So we've talked about this before, but it's a really crazy concept too, doing that as well. Sam Mendes is directing it, but Norton has been found in a bunch of different series now too. Limited series at House of Guinness coming out, premiering last month. Also on the 3rd season of House of Dragon, he's cast in there. We also have Saoirse Ronan coming in also to play a character in the freaking Beatles movie as well, playing, of course, Paul McCartney's longtime wife as well. So interesting to be finding out about this movie more and more. More and more casting news is coming out every day. Of course, I think we're finally getting close to production and having Linda McCarthy cast, and also having, of course, their longtime manager cast makes a lot of sense, because this is going to be taking place during a certain time in their lives. And it's interesting idea for me, Mike. I still don't understand why you'd release this like all in one month. But I guess like every weekend, I feel like that's really going to hurt their box office numbers. And they're probably spending a lot of money on this too. A lot of money for movies.
I agree. I think it's a really interesting take. I'm trying to think, because you see that sometime as a narrative framework where you see the same story from other different characters within the story's prerogative. I can't recall any of them off the top of my head, but you think this got greenlit due to the success of the Disney documentary series from about a year ago?
It could be, man. I mean, honestly, I think they've been trying to do a biopic about them for a long time. What's up, Jack Blue? We're talking about Beatles. But I think because of all that, I can put that up here. Yo, what are we doing? I can put these up there. What's up, Jack Blue? Good to see you.
How do people still care about these guys, though? Honestly, I mean, it was a revolutionary period in music, and no doubt they were
revolution. Yeah,
they were a big part of that. It's just I can't imagine that people care, but somehow they still do.
They keep finding ways to care about it, because I think that shows you like how it's a tale as old as time, guys. That they actually release this for a long time. Their music still transcends through generation to generation, and I even think like Gen Z likes the Beatles still too. So I think that the thing is that their music is going to be something that we're always going to listen to. I feel like so I think people are curious about the people themselves. And Sam Mendes wanted to tell a story about them all arguing over making this album and like what went down during that 48 hours between all of them. So it's a fascinating concept, but you're not getting much more beyond that little time scope of like what their lives are really like. But seeing it from their different perspectives is fascinating. But I feel like this should have gone to like, this is not going to make money, Mike. I feel like this is not going to make money. You got massive casting and you got a massive budget on it. But then again, it's more contained. It's to be a more contained situation. So maybe it won't cost as much as you think. But I just don't know how this makes money.
What streamer is it going to?
Right now, I think they're going back and forth. There's no distribution for it right now.
Okay.
So I think the latest, maybe Apple.
Apple, right? Well,
Yeah.
Which makes sense. They were Apple Records. But I can see this as bringing in subscribers to a streamer, just because people are such big fans and be like, oh, like I really need to see this, like because people are so interested in that piece of their work. I'm wondering if because McCartney's the only one left alive.
Yeah.
So the other three of them are all going to look like total buttholes. And McCartney's going to be like, I just want to write songs.
I'm not sure about this. He's like, he needs Final Cut, Mike. He needs Final Cut.
Definitely. I'd always, you remember the movie Walk Hard?
Oh yeah, man.
Dewey Cox story, and you had the Beatles. I'm trying to think of who everybody was cast. Jason Schwartzman as Ringo. I always just remember him being like,
"You're the ladies' man in there."
I wrote a song about an octopus.
you know that Dewey Cox is going back on tour, Mike. By the way, too, he's going back on tour. Cool. A whole like 20th or 30th, whatever it is, 25th anniversary, whatever it is from the movie. So he's going back on tour to go travel around the country for as many dates as he can get, singing all the songs from, of course, Walk Hard.
I wonder if he'll still sing all those songs. Like they're all clearly satirical, but some of them are a little rougher in
Walk hard down life's rocky road. That's the thing. We talked about the other day on Cruise Control, like on a Friday show, and like everybody kept saying like Dewey Cox so many times that Jonathan's like, we can't say that name so many times. I'm like, that's his name. That's his name, Dewey Cox. I'll tell you about it.
What else are you supposed to say? Yeah,
I know. You say Walk Hard, Dewey Cox, and of course,
trying to think. The other ones that were cast as the Beatles in that movie were Jack Black, right, and Paul Rudd. I can't think of who was maybe George Harrison.
Let's see. I'm not even sure. The Beatles.
You gonna pull it up?
Yeah, the Beatles in Walk Hard. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's find out right now. Impressions of the Beatles were played by, without further ado, boom, 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 Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill, Paul Rudd, and Steve Carell. Wait, is that them? Really?
That's not them. No.
No, that can't be.
No.
That's Anchorman.
Anchorman. Yeah, it's Anchorman.
Yeah, it's Anchorman.
Oh, that's AI giving you answers, isn't it?
Okay, Paul Rudd as John Lennon, Jason Schwartzman as Ringo Starr, Justin Long as George Harrison, and Jack Black as Paul McCartney. There you go. That's what it is.
It's nice we're seeing Justin Long in some projects lately. I feel like he's had some horror movie success lately. I love that guy.
Did you see, was it Barbarian? Did you see that one?
Yeah. That was an upsetting movie. Oh my God.
Woo! But he was great in that. Then again, I saw, what was it? Oh man. It was a Christmas movie he did. And it was a play off It's a Wonderful Life, but it was called It's a Wonderful Knife. And it's really bad. But it's a wonderful life, but it's like the persons keep getting murdered and then coming back again and starting again. So it's kind of, I think we've seen this in something else before, a bunch of movies. The movie just came out not too long ago, like the same premise in a cabin, Out of Time, I think it was called. But it was kind of like that, but Justin Long was the mayor of the town. So I'm like, this guy's working? This guy's working again. And then I saw him.
Why are they just giving him these cheesy horror roles?
It's all he wants, Mike. It's all he wants now,
really?
brother. No, I don't. I really don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Did Sean get speaking of Barbarian, sorry, did Sean get a chance to discuss weapons on the show?
He did a little bit. Yeah, we've talked about it. He really loved it. He really loved weapons. We talked about the prequel because they're doing a prequel now. Right. And so the prequel is in development. I know Zach Krager recently said that he really wants it to stand on its own. But I know all about it. It was so funny. They came in that night and he's like, I got to go. You didn't watch it? I'm out. And he just popped in quickly. Yeah.
I got to go. I'm curious about his take. I got to go find that episode.
Yeah, I think we talked about we did a weapons prequel episodes. I'll have to go back and find it. I don't know, man. We hit 390 episodes now. We're almost at 400. So I mean, craziness, craziness. It's always a celebration.
Are we Mario and Luigi or something? Like I'm ready to shave, Brian. I would have shaved today, but
I was telling everybody they should grow mustaches and we could do like a Mario Brothers thing maybe for 400. I was saying that to GR's growing his mustache again. He's trying to grow his mustache. So and I was like, we all do the mustaches, guys. Come on.
Do we know what date when 400 is going to be?
It hits a Friday, but I might do it on a Saturday as opposed to doing it on a Friday show. Do a special Saturday. We can maybe do it. Everybody in. Might be able to do it earlier too for you as well. Maybe. That's going to be.
I mean, if we're all doing mustaches, I can wake up in the middle of the night if need be. I can make it happen. That
might be some. I was going to say, if we're doing it on a Saturday, there might be some day drinking right there because I don't know about I'm going to try to get Paul in, I think. Maybe to do a pop in from overseas because he said he'd come back for episode 400. So
then maybe you will do it during the daytime. So
you know what I mean? So we can kind of work that out.
Pop in. That would be cool.
That'd be kind of fun. And then he doesn't have to be the whole time either, but if he just pops in and be like, look at what we're doing. The show's different. And there's no glitches because last time there were glitches. Crazy.
You got to mail him he's clean shaven, right?
Yeah.
Got to mail him a mustache.
I think he sometimes does have a mustache. It'd be kind of hilarious if he had one right now, right? Anyways, it's fun. Let's keep it going, Mike. It's time for some breaking news. Come on.
Sorry.
Johnny, you still out there? Hey guys, I was not gonna go there, but I'm gonna go here first. So Kevin is coming to Prime Video. Now this is about a cat whose parents break up, and then he goes to, of course, a little daycare for cats. Well, I'm guessing it's actually a pet store. Go on to a pet store, and now with all the different animals there, he has to find out what he's going to do with the rest of his life. Now he doesn't have his parents anymore because they broke up and left him. I mean, wouldn't one parent take the cat? That's what I'm saying too. You think that they take the cat, but they're not taking the cat. They're sending the cat to a pet shop, and it's a comedy. So it's called Kevin, guys. Written and produced by Aubrey Plaza, who's also going to star, which I love Aubrey Plaza. Jason Schwartzman in here. Whoopi Goldberg's in here. John Waters is in here from Hairspray. You also have Amy Sedaris in here. It's a pretty massive cast. And Schwartzman will be voicing Kevin, that lovable and neurotic tuxedo cat who impulsively trades in his shelter life for a fourth wall walk-up of excitement and terror of being single in the big city. And it's interesting, Mike. It's something kind of funny. Your feline friends out there, right? To me personally, though, I'm like, who would ditch their cat? Even if they broke up, one person takes the cat, right? But it's based off true story. Apparently, Aubrey Plaza said she had that happen in her life and about the whole cat. So it's based on a true story. But it's an animated show.
That's where she obtained the cat, you think?
Yeah, probably. I'm guessing. I can't imagine she ditched her cat. I mean, maybe she did. Right. Yeah, long time no talk, David Campbell. Good to see you.
Hey, David. Sorry, I didn't realize I put Dr. Teeth in this spot.
You did put Dr. Teeth. Dr. Teeth. Mike Casey right there.
I could change that. Everybody loves Aubrey Plaza. Everybody loves cats. So, I like cartoons. I watch cartoons. I'm hopeful, but I have reservations, Brian, because there are, especially on Netflix, they're throwing a lot of spaghetti at the wall with cartoons, and then they get big names and people that are like great in improv, great in comedy, like, because they're easy to acquire. Because you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money because you can record a whole season in a couple of days with them. So you
knock it right out.
You can knock it right out. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they're super invested in the project, which is what you want if it's going to succeed. So let me give you 2 examples of how that goes. One, Inside Job on Netflix, which is just kind of
was that good? I didn't see that.
It's like a conspiratorial premise, like everything is real, Illuminati, whatever, which has been done before, but it's driven by the creator of the cartoon and the story, and it's great, and the character design is terrific, and it's really funny. So I would say watch Inside Job. It's tough to parse these what cartoons are good on Netflix too, because a bunch of them are just trash. Like,
do you watch Neutered?
Neutered? Oh no, man, I can't compel myself to.
I kind of want to watch it though. It's got a big voice cast too on Neutered, right?
Might as well try it out. It seems like pretty bottom of the barrel humor, but
yeah, I know, right? But one dog's last night out there, trying to get it in one more time, right?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings,
that's the tagline. That's terrible.
The truth.
The truth about what, Peppy? What's that truth?
I smell some bullshit.
I know. Okay, buddy. That's good. You shouldn't have stepped in it then. You shouldn't have stepped in that bullshit, Peppy.
Touching this thing.
Okay.
Peppy, the other example I was thinking was Tina Fey's cartoon that she was attached to, Mulligan, which is another crazy premise. Not good, like real not good. Like I watched, a half a dozen episodes, and I was like, I should not. Like waiting for it to get good, and it did not happen.
But you gave it a chance. I always say give it like 3 episodes. You give it a chance. And if you can't hook me in 3 episodes, then I'm moving on, checking the gate, moving on. I've tried so many shows, man. I usually get through them, but there's sometimes like that. And you're right, they're throwing a big voice cast at here, and they're hoping it's going to stick and people are going to love it. I don't know. Hopefully it's fun. I don't know, but it's coming, guys. I didn't check out Neutered either. We'll see. If you guys somebody watch Neutered out there, let me know.
Maybe it's a success. Maybe they're making a cat show because they had a dog show. They had a dog show that was crude. Let's have a cat show that's about feelings and abandonment.
Yeah, there we go. That already makes it seem like it's worse than it is. And David Campbell normally does happen to someone takes the animal though too. Someone usually takes the animal and they don't leave it behind. But I don't know. Big ideas for Netflix moving forward, and big ideas for New York as Brooklyn is opening up a new economic development corporation to actually launch a new soundstage in Brooklyn. Guys, in Brooklyn, they're totaling a $552 million transaction to build this right now. A lot of money going into this stuff, film and television production for New York City. And I'm going to tell you right now, too, they already re-upped their tax incentives, so this kind of makes sense. They're going to be launching over there at 176 Dykeman Street in Red Hook and 242 Siegel Street in Bushwick. You'll be branded as that area where they're going to be launching Echelon Studios, guys. Estimated to serve 2,400 jobs per year right now, generating a lot of new jobs at 600,000 square feet of actual facilities, too. Crazy, Mike, right? Pretty big production studio and a lot of jobs come to New York City. But they did just launch, like I said, the tax incentives. They re-up them again. So of course they're probably like, let's get some more sound stages so we can actually start bringing some jobs in here too.
$500 million investment, man. That's huge.
Yeah, right.
If you're an actor based out of New York, you're loving this news. Like, that's so much more capacity to work on projects out there. It makes me a little worried for Los Angeles.
Oh, LA is not. It's definitely, you need to be nervous. But the thing is, though, too, it's like people are already leaving. The tax incentives have not kicked in yet completely. Like, the productions haven't started yet. They're kicked in, but no one has actually been using them yet because productions haven't started from them. And so this third quarter, the numbers are still down by like 37% production in Los Angeles. But hopefully, fourth quarter will rise up. But you're right, infrastructure is being built everywhere else, as we said. London. Australia, also New York, Georgia's hurting too because productions are pulling out of Georgia. So it's like going to the UK. So it's a tough time to be in the business right now. And you got to really be pushing. And, that's why I wanted to, become president, but we'll see what happens in 2 years. I'll run again if it's still hurting, which it will be.
Yeah. It's tricky, Brian, because it does make me concerned for LA. Maybe some people are going to have to relocate because more than anything, though, it makes me really excited for because New York has the film school out there, right?
Yeah.
And having this additional capacity is going to be huge for students and generating the kind of thing that LA has going on. Obviously New York has their own crew and support. Like, it takes a long time to build up the support services and, like you say, the infrastructure to support an industry. And New York kind of has their own thing going on, but them fleshing it out is just going to create like so much opportunity for people on the East Coast. Maybe we'll see more movies with snow in them, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they're already doing that with that Sora right now too. Sora's driving everybody nuts right now. If you saw that, did you see the Sora 2 launched?
I don't know what Sora is.
So Sora is the new AI company or new AI app that launched. Now, they did the first one where when they launched the video for it, it was like full on backgrounds, people walking. They're like, this can actually replace all those background establishing shots. And now the new one launched, and they're going all over the webs right now. I'll send you one quickly. And I actually, someone made this with Sora, and I wish I could send it right here. Maybe I can actually find it on here and bring it in. But it's like Macho Man and also Mr. Rogers.
I'm sold. Macho Man, Mr. Rogers, celebrity death match.
But like, people are making these little shorts and they're going around the web and they're going nuts. And I'm like, what is happening? Is this real? But this is what Sora is doing right now. This is a good one. Watch this, Mike. You ready for this?
All right.
I'm gonna bring the screen over here, and I'll pop it in, and let's pop it in here. Let's put it on this. Let's just put it on this slide right here. I'll pop it in, and we'll raise it up, and it'll be in between us. Okay, here we go. Let me start it over, and then watch this. Ready for this, Mike? This is Sora. This is Sora.
You think you're in my neighborhood, brother? This is my damn living room.
Watch your mouth, tough guy. You're in my house and you're acting like a jackass.
Oh, yeah? Then catch these hands, neighbor.
Get off me, you loudmouth lunatic.
You like
Sit your ass down.
Man. You think you're in my neighborhood, brother? This is my damn living room.
Watch your mouth, tough guy. You're in my house and you're acting like a jackass.
Oh, yeah? Then catch these hands, neighbor.
Get off me, you loudmouth lunatic. Sit your ass down.
Man.
I mean, impressive moves from Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, right? Impressive moves from Mr. Rogers. But there's also one where it's just like him walking in. But this is what they're doing on Sora. They're launching these little videos, and you can make anything you want, and people are going nuts with them. So, and then the SAG released the whole thing about it being like you can't replace humans, and it doesn't
seem very human yet,
no.
Does it?
It's
going to be convincing at any point.
I think it will.
Past the uncanny valley.
It's getting there, man, but like, people are having way fun with it right now. So it launched like last week, and then everybody went nuts. Of course, we had Tilly launch too, the first very AI actor. Then we also had the new first AI director launch too last week, and everybody's going nuts about Tilly because now agents are talking about representing AI actors and AI IP for different projects. So that's like a whole thing going too.
Just
What's up, Queen?
give me my post-apocalyptic dumpster fire to live underneath, man. We're done. Give the robots control. Skynet
Make it
can
happen.
have it. I'm
appreciate
over
that.
it. Yeah.
Make it happen. Just bring it all together. Skynet's definitely coming. They already have Stargate launching in Texas right now. That's supposed to be the big AI thing. It's called Stargate. So we're going to see.
Thanks for showing us that video, Brian. I had been wondering those
up, Queen?
style of videos. I'd never seen them at all before, just like the past few days, you know?
Oh, really? Yeah, because that's Sora. That's Sora that's going everywhere. People have been just posting them on Instagram and a lot of TikTok too. And people are getting nervous about it. They're like, this is going to take everybody. Jabs. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. It has some time still, but it's getting better.
Taking people's jobs, reenacting battles between Mr. Rogers and
Macho
Randy
Man.
Savage. Like, no,
No,
that's not what people were doing.
this is people just having fun, but it is going to get to a point though where you're not going to know. Sora, Sora, Queen, Sora 2 just launched last week, and that's the whole thing we were talking about. Sora, Queen, about like the Tilly AI actor, and also like of course this director that's come out, but the director is not as big as Tilly was everywhere. But these videos are launching everywhere, and people are going nuts about it. SAG's coming after them. It's a crazy time. I don't know. The problem is Hollywood just like, you know what? We'll just keep doing what we're doing, Mike. How about a prequel to Bosch Legacy? Let's just do that instead. So, more prequels, redos, remakes, and MGM is doing this Bosch Start of Watch series over there on MGM Plus. Cameron Monaghan, who played the Joker over on Gotham, also over there from, if you guys watched Shameless, he was one of the brothers on Shameless, has been cast to play, of course, a new Harry Bosch. Omar Hardwick is from Power. Omari Hardwick is coming in from Power, also playing, of course, J. Edgar. But they're also having like a new character coming as well, portraying Titus. Titus Welliver is a great actor. I love Titus over on Bosch, everybody. But this is going to take place where he's a rookie cop, and he's going to have a situation go down where they're trying to bribe him. Will Harry take the bribe, or will he not? And set forth his whole path into his, again, career that was Bosch and Bosch Legacy. I like Bosch. I worked on Bosch season 1 a little bit. Titus is great. The idea of that's awesome. They did the whole spinoff, of course, about his daughter. And I think just let it be. Why do a prequel? Of course, these are based off a book series. There are no prequel books. There is nothing written about the character before that. They have some flashbacks from the series, but nothing at all really that actually showcases his whole time as being a rookie. But I don't know if I need this. I like Harry Bosch, but I mean, do I need a prequel about this? No. If Titus is not going to be involved, I think there's no point. I just think there's no point. Just again, a cash grab.
People got to still be watching it on the streamer, man. Right?
Yeah.
Like, this far after the fact, I've got it on my list. I've been meaning to watch it. I still am excited
it's a good show.
about watching it.
The original's good.
He marathoned the whole thing when he had COVID one time, and he's like, dude, you got to check this out. So I'll get in there. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm too busy watching Foundation.
Dude, Foundation's great.
So good.
Are you in the last season right now, or what?
Yeah, I finished it. It was so amazing, dude. I thought that season 3 really it was, I don't know, it fixed some of the things that season 2 kind of was a little slower about.
Dude, I liked. I think it was interesting for Lee Pace this season. He had quite the arc, being like the kind of like a hippie version of himself, or the kind of laid back version. The dude, he was a dude pretty much. I thought that was actually
Frozen for you too.
It's Frozen, yeah.
Okay, see if I can flop this around. Yeah, dude, I really wanted that spinoff of the spinoff
of him. Just being like the dude. Is that what you're saying? Queen never watched Bosch. Bosch, I love. I mean, the first series, like, well, I watched all that. The theme song's good. But I haven't watched Legacy, and I know there's also the one that they have with what is it? There's also another spinoff with Maggie, which is called, oh man, what's it called? I don't know. They got picked up for another season, of course. So they are doing the spinoffs. There's a J. Edgar one that's supposed to still be up and down if it's going to happen. And then, of course, they're doing this prequel as well. So I don't know if I need the prequel, but I mean, like, it does have an audience, and people do love Bosch. So if you're a fan of Bosch, get ready for a prequel coming. And also, guys, a sequel to the new season of Tom Clancy is also coming as well, because Tom Clancy's, honestly, Death Watch over there on, of course, Netflix did so great in his very first day. They said, hey, let's pick it up for another season. That's right. Second season, Liv Schreiber's over there coming to voice the character again, coming back for a season 2. The first adaptation of the popular video game series franchise ever, which I think people are very stoked about. The first day broke records, made the top 10 on Netflix. So people are excited about it. So much so that, of course, Netflix like, let's do more. Follows legendary agent Sam Fisher, which is played by Shriver, is drawn back into the field when a wounded young operative seeks out his help. So if you do love that idea, of course, they do it over there for the Black Ops, for, of course, all of the Splinter Cell ones, guys. Get ready for more of this, of course. Tom Clancy, Splinter Cell over on Netflix, coming back for a season 2. And also, while Mike's working on his stuff, I'm going to tell you, too, they're also doing more K-pop, guys. That K-pop Demon Hunter is coming back to theaters. Of course, October 31st to the 2nd, they're bringing it back out to theaters because they want it to make more money. It's already blowing up everywhere, K-pop Demon Hunters. Personally, me, I'm like, I watched it. I get it, but I don't get the craze about this, Queen, and everybody out there. I don't get it there. It's big. Everyone's loving it so much. It's bombastic. But like, for this to be the biggest thing on Netflix and the biggest things on sliced toast, like, or sliced bread, I guess, is that the saying? It doesn't really make sense to me. But it's something that could happen. Yeah, something that could happen, Queen. But this is going forward. They want to do the sequel now. They're talking about the sequel's been announced too. That's moving forward in development, and they're bringing this back out in theaters for the Halloween season. So if you guys want to get on your Demon Hunter action, get in there and check it out before it leaves theaters again. Or you can just watch it on Netflix, like the billion people that watch it on Netflix too. The billions and billions and billions of people that watch it on Netflix. The Demon Hunters. And get some K-pop, get some Demon Hunters, get some popcorn, get Pep Star, and have a great time, guys. That's what I'm talking about. You're a little, oh, there you are. Hey, Mike's back, guys. Mike's back.
Yeah, get Pep Star in there with your popcorn and hunt some demons, right? What? You couldn't have a better evening than that.
Yeah, you want to hunt some demons? Huh? You watch that K-pop Demon Hunter?
Nope, not yet. On the list.
It's blowing up.
The music is good. I heard the music's pretty catchy.
Music's pretty catchy. Yeah, the music's pretty catchy, but I'm like, they're already pushing a sequel. It's like the #1 most watched on Netflix. Queen says, welcome back. And Demon Hunter needs a live action adaptation. Yeah, it does need a live action, right? Live action makes more sense to me here. Why would they not do that already? Push that forward, Mike.
Makes me think of the cartoon, what was it, Gem? From the 80s?
I want some Gem in my life.
Gem and the Holograms.
I want some more Gem in my life. Mr. Teeth, Dr. Teeth, you know? Just I call you Dr. Teeth now. I could use some more Gem, but these Demon Hunters is blowing up.
I'm excited. No surprise they're getting a sequel. I mean, they'll probably pump it out as fast as they can, like, because it's going to make them another $10 billion.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. It's like all the stuff that's coming over from like Korea. That's like over on Netflix is doing great too. Like Squid Game did great. You got the sequel to the Squid Game competition show coming out very soon too. They're dropping that next month. So I don't know. It just seems like, and all the adaptations they have, they just dub over that do so fantastic too. There's one about like on a ship. It was like Titanic. I watched that. That was pretty good. But they have a lot of projects, a lot of IP coming. And Queen loved Gem and the Holograms. They were great, right? Gem and the Holograms. Let's do more. Let's do more, Mike.
Well, this Titanic show was good, Brian. Lynn and I watch a fair amount of Korean TV.
It was pretty good. It was like a murder mystery on a ship. It was very fascinating, actually, too. But it was very much like the Titanic as well. So if you want something to check out, check it out. It was fun. I mean, I don't think they're monumentally great, but I think it was worth watching. It was fun. I think it's great. It's good background vacuuming stuff, you know.
Dude, my dog loves the sound of spoken word in Korean.
What? Really?
She really loves it. Like, she never looks at the TV or anything. But if we've got a Korean drama on or whatever, like, she's all of a sudden interested in looking at the people that are talking on the.
Oh, we lost Mike. I think we lost Mike. Mike, can you hear me? Can you guys hear Mike? I can't hear Mike. Did the boat sink? The boat the boat didn't. I don't think the boat actually sank in it. No, it was more about the drama that happened, but it reminded me of the Titanic. Okay, I think I can hear you now, Mike.
Yeah, I could hear you the whole time. Yeah, Yep. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
This damn laptop. This damn laptop, man. I'll tell you
This
what.
damn laptop. Do 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 do.
The ports are all whack.
Oh man, don't touch the ports. Don't make them whack. And but we were gonna do more of this, like Demon Hunter. But why don't we do more Avatar, guys? Of course, do more Avatar. James Cameron is saying, of course, you guys know the Fire and Ash is coming out this holiday season. But before that, November 7th, there's one Avatar project coming out, and that is Fire and Ash, the documentary over on Disney Plus. So if you want to check out the making of behind bringing the Na'vi back and bringing all the cast back together, Zoe Saldana, also, of course, bringing back that whole cast, guys. I'm telling you right now, I like these movies. I think they're fun. Sam Worthington, I think, does a great job. But I also think, man, 5 of these? Do we need 5 of these movies? I think the second one was better than the first one. I think it was. First one was way too ferngully for me. I know if Michelle was here, we get into that battle again. But way too ferngully for me. This one, the second one, seemed like it was more its own kind of narrative about the battle there happening. But beyond that, is it getting dark by you already? Did it just turn dark like that, Mike?
Yeah, it kind of got dark fast.
Dude, it just became night out of nowhere. I feel like it
hang over the light back here.
You have a solar eclipse or something? That was quick. I went away and came back within 2 minutes it was dark.
Maybe. I feel like I would have been aware if there'd been a full solar eclipse. I guess if there was, we'll probably know in a minute when the sun comes back.
Right? Would you watch this documentary, Mike, about Avatar, the Na'vi?
Yeah, actually, I'm not that interested in Avatar in general. They're not my favorite movies, but the technical expertise required to put something like that together is undeniable.
Yeah. And think about that.
Zoe Saldana, in the article that you sent, Zoe Saldana said something about motion capture is the most empowering form of acting, and I'm like that's a big statement.
It's a massive statement. I'm like, really, Zoe? But then again, she's that really needs to be honored more, and you need to see it. Well, I'd imagine too, the idea of it, you really don't see much. Now, they're doing more of these virtual reality. I know they use it for Mandalorian, where you can, the virtual stages where you can see the world. So, but I don't know if James Cameron's using that technology. I think he's more or less doing it where you don't see anything. So I would imagine that's a weird kind of idea to be playing a character and only having blue blocks and stuff like that to be, immersing yourself in the world. But yeah, she definitely made a statement about that was pretty okay, all right. Do you think that's going to change anything, Mike, where people will actually maybe give an Oscar for best motion capture performance?
When you say it like that, I have to think that that's going to happen, and probably not too far in the future, right?
I would think so. But I think who's going to be pissed about that? Andy Serkis, because he did so much in the past he should have gotten an Oscar for. But then again, he is doing 2 more Lord of the Rings movie as Gollum. So maybe he'll get a chance to get nominated for that as well. So I don't know if I want to watch that, but
can we dig into this a little bit? I'm curious. When she says it's empowering, obviously it's a hook for me to want to watch the documentary because I want to understand what the heck she means by that. But is it just being able to tweak your performance after you did it? You can be like, oh, I should have raised my eyebrow there. Oh, I should have done something different, because it's all about really hyper subtle facial manipulation. What's just micromanaging is what it seems like, which isn't necessarily the most empowering part of acting, but no, but also that way, I totally respect her opinion.
My precious, Queen says. Yeah, but I feel like in post they already do some of that stuff though too. They'd be adding your face and moving, and it'd be fine to do that with that, because it's they're manipulating you already. So I feel like maybe they wouldn't be that meticulous on set about those little things. Maybe, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe you get to watch yourself. I don't know. It's a weird statement to say. Is that empowering? I don't know, Mike. I feel like you have less control. I feel like you have less control doing it. I feel like they'll be, that's good. We got it. We're gonna do it. We can fix that in post. Personally, it feels like it's a big post-production, but maybe it also feels that way because they just put it out there and they don't do it a million times. Maybe that's what it is too. Maybe it's more you can just jump around and play more, and they're not as worried about because they manipulate so much in post.
Right, because they don't have to get it perfect when they capture it initially. Maybe that's it. That makes sense.
More powering, Like you're not feeling the grind of the actual film process. You're just in there and living it and doing it. And they're like, all right, cool, let's play. Maybe they're just playing more. There's so much they can do with CGI. They can even bring back from the dead. You're right, Queen. They bring people back from the dead all the time. We were just watching Mr. Rogers and, of course, Macho Man fighting a second ago. Oh, yeah, all day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey.
The cream of the crop.
Mhm.
I honestly think that James Cameron's like number one passion over filmmaking itself may in fact be innovation in filmmaking.
Yeah, I mean, it really is.
He's always like way far out there at the forefront, bleeding edge. Like I can't imagine. He probably got like 1,000 patents under his name. Like he's always pushing it forward, doing and creating technologies and doing stuff that's never been done before. Through his whole career, he's been doing that since before Terminator 1.
Yeah, always advancing.
So in particular, like, even though I'm not necessarily that interested in Avatar, but I can see it as a technical achievement. So the documentary of that fact of just that innovative process, like, is really appealing to me. I'm going to 100% watch this probably right when it comes out.
Dude, I'm going to check it out. I think it's fun. And Queen said they did one before, but I feel like they're getting more into it this time. It seems based off the trailer that they're really trying to showcase more. Again, it's been so long. It also gets your mind refreshed for the next one coming out. It's a nice little lead in. Hey guys, Avatar's coming. Don't worry. Get ready for your holiday season. Get the Na'vi. Get it going again. Get back to Pandora. And I think that's a way of them also like showcasing. But the technology is great. He really has advanced, and he's only made it better and better and better, especially the 3D technology. Honestly, a lot of the movies you see, they just slap the 3D on in post, and it sucks. It's like, why'd you do this? Like Tron Legacy, I kind of want to see in 3D because I feel like Tron Ares. So I think they got
do a good job. Yeah, it makes a huge difference. It completely changes whether or not it's worthwhile to check it out in 3D at all.
I mean, that's why I say sometimes I'm like F this. But if you haven't seen Tron, like I know people are hating on Tron. I keep getting all the hate for Tron. I still enjoyed the movie, but I think that in 3D is going to be really cool. So I might go see it in IMAX 3D this weekend because the sound too is intense. Mike, that Nine Inch Nails soundtrack is so great. It's so great.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I bet it sounds really good in the IMAX theater.
I bet it's so awesome. I went to my little theater and the music was, I had never heard the music that loud in that theater. It was like the person behind the projector was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not supposed to go beyond 6, but I'm going to 10. I'm going to 10. I'm going to jam out behind the projection area right now. You got something to believe in. I mean, I don't know. This song is so good. If you haven't heard that, you heard the main song from it?
Nope.
I played it for Jonathan the other day. I'm like, this just bangs, man. It just bangs really hard. That's what she said. That's what she said.
Can you say that on TikTok? Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Actually, Mike, we're kind of off topic. So you want to see that? You want to see a little bit of it fast?
Yeah. Is it going to take you a second to find it? Because this chrome on my dome is killing me. I need to run and switch my light real quick.
Oh, you can switch your light really quick. How about you go switch your light?
You find that. Let me go switch my light.
And I'm gonna do one more topic and then I'll come back. How about that? Because guys, Surf's Up is coming. Surf's Up is coming too. That's right. Surf's Up. If you guys love that franchise, Surf's Up, they are developing now a cartoon animated series, guys, from Sony Pictures. That's right, and Columbia Pictures as well. Coming out, they're targeting ages 6 through 9 right now. 11-minute episodes too. 11-minute episodes too, which I think is great. And also right there, this original cast, I'm not really sure they're coming back, but you had like Shia LaBeouf, Jeff Bridges, Zooey Deschanel, also in here too, John Heder and James Woods. Are they all going to come back? I hope they do. Nominated for an Oscar for Best Animated Picture 18 years ago. And overall, guys, I'm confident this will probably do great. And it's great for kids. They're targeting kids, right? So I think kids will love it. Surf's Up, guys. Mike loves Surf's. Are you excited about Surf's Up? You seem like you were excited about that, Mike.
Well, I'm a penguin enthusiast from way back. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't remember that. The Penguin Man.
Not. I think because they should be masters of all domains, the land, the sea, and it's just like a cruel twist of ironic fate that they can't fly.
Can't fly.
So maybe possibly the most ironic animal, and for that purpose, I want to watch them surf.
I feel like someone was really messing with them when they couldn't fly. Like why they do that to them? Why would they ever do that to a penguin? I don't know, man. It should fly.
They've got teeth. They're birds that have teeth is another thing, which is crazy.
Do you believe in one universe they do fly, Mike? Someplace in some multiversal world, they're flying around.
Infinite scores of universes penguins are flying. Just not this one.
Just not here. Oh, I don't think I actually have that in here anymore. I think I deleted it. 9 Inch Nails. Well, I could just do this fast. Actually, I'll just do this. This is always easy too. If you want to see it fast, I played it yesterday, and Queen was like dancing. She's like, "This is really good." Ostriches can't fly too, she said, but she said penguins are so cute.
That's a good point.
Dude, you're gonna love this song, and you're gonna be like, "Why have I not seen this yet? Why do I not go and watch this right now?"
I love me some Trent Reznor.
Dude. I just keep playing it, even though I'm like, what am I? I'm just like, whatever. I keep playing it. Here we go. Watch this. So I'm gonna pop it in here. We're just having fun time today. We're just having a good time. That's what's happening. I'm gonna put it right over these guys because these guys we don't need to see them, right? Watch this.
Not anymore. No.
Dude, this just bangs.
Working for me.
Try to dance more time, Queen. Right?
That's some industrial pop. That's good.
Feel infection. It's almost like a tongue on the back.
It's sad because this movie's not going to get a sequel.
If I had a choice, connection.
Queen's dancing.
Had a chance to catch my breath. It's eating up the space between us. It's trying to find a way to let itself out.
Like even like all the special effects are even better in this movie too.
Oh man! In the theater, all that clicky like stuff is just
Right?
so crazy good.
It's so cool. Green Day, yeah, another great album from 9 Inch Nails.
He's digging way back. This sounds like almost like his debut album. Pretty amazing.
All right, just to show you a little bit of it. You go back and watch the rest of it, Mike. You'll love it. But it's pretty cool, right?
It sounds great. I got to get my full audio set up so my cans are properly electronically juiced.
Oh boy, dude, Mike. Some of these comments right now. I don't know if you want to look at them on the side. I'm not gonna pop them up because.
Are we on YouTube?
Yeah, this Sean Zark guy said something. I'm not gonna say that
Us?
one. Yes.
Us two guys or the two guys, the Beatles that were up a second ago?
I think they're talking about the Beatles, right?
They're talking about the Beatles. I mean, because we can prove it right now.
Oh boy.
You won't have to wonder for long, Sean.
No, you won't. Welcome, Catnip. You should watch it, Queen. Eventually watch Tron. I say people go see it. It's a fun romp. I still think that Ares shouldn't have been like kind of lusting for Greta Lee, but that was a little bit weird. I mean, it's subtle, but it's definitely there. That's all I'm saying. You don't need AI crossover humping humans. We don't need that.
As a spectacle, though, Brian, as a popcorn movie in the theater, an experience that you can't really replicate on your couch, how would you rate it?
Oh, 10. It's great for theaters. It's definitely a spectacle you can't, especially with the sound and the visuals. And honestly, if you are a person that partakes in any kind of consumption of any kind of adult substances, I think it's the best thing to go watch that and have a great time too. That's all I'm saying.
So you're saying chief a hog leg to yourself in the parking lot.
Yeah, right. Have a few cocktails maybe too, but I'm gonna say that the chiefaholics out there
drink a bottle of cough syrup.
Have a bottle of cough syrup. And go out there and you'll have something to believe in. That's Tron. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. It's fun, guys. It's fun.
Yeah, maybe I'll check that one out. You know, if I let it pass through the theater and I don't watch it before it leaves the theaters, I'm never going to see it.
Dude, you got to go check it out. Because we're getting close, we're going to bounce soon. I'm going to do one more thing because this is really quickly, guys. I want to say that they did find out that Diane Keaton passed away from pneumonia. So we did find out about that. I think it was on over last weekend. I wanted to bring it up at least. So she did pass away from pneumonia. Her family came forward and said that we did lose a legend. Love Diane Keaton and R.I.P. Diane Keaton, R.I.P. everybody, R.I.P. Sad, Mike. It's sad. You know. Before we go, I do want to talk about Game of Thrones more than the South Park. The South Park thing, it's like they just jumped to season 28. That doesn't make any sense. They're like 5 episodes. Like, okay, season 27's done. We're going to season 28. But that's just Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Has to be some kind of contractual thing.
Maybe, but and also this feels weird because they have to do 10 episodes. They're supposed to be contracted for 10 episodes per season. And then they did like 5. Maybe it's something to do with like how spicy they were getting this season, and they just wanted to switch
That's
again.
What I would tend to think. It could be something technical, like they see that they're being threatened by the FCC. Like it would not surprise me at all.
But then I watched the episode, and they definitely like went in, and they were like, they still talked about like the Antichrist, and I think Cartman's giving birth to the Antichrist, either that or Satan's giving birth to the Antichrist. I'm not really sure. I say that a lot, but we'll see where they're going. They're all over the place sometimes, South Park. God damn it, I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going to happen. But I do know what's happening. I do want to talk about this more. Is of course, that Game of Thrones, the Knights, or the hunt for... Let's talk about Game of Thrones. Guys, so this is coming out to HBO Max very soon. And here's the thing about this though, too. It's launching in like January. Everyone's like, I see people online saying they love the trailer. I watched trailer, guys. I told you I hated the trailer. I thought it looked like a cheesy kind of show. I'm like, this looks like a Knight's Tale, I said, but with Game of Thrones. I love a Knight's Tale, but that's not Game of Thrones. And then you watch actually the episode runtimes came out, Mike. They're saying 30 minutes per episode. 6 episodes, that's 3 hours of content. That's like 2 episodes of original Game of Thrones. So to me personally, this just seems like they're trying to make a comedy, like a sitcom version, Game of Thrones. And I think they're covering that up a little bit with their trailers. And I think when it comes out, people are already getting pissed, like 30 minutes. I think it's gonna be the worst thing ever from Game of Thrones and the first Game of Thrones flop. I'm saying it right now because I don't think any kind of coming down the stairs and be like, hey guys, what we having for dinner tonight's gonna work ever in a Game of Thrones world. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's not that, but it feels like that to me, you know.
I'll mock you up a theme song, Game of Thrones. I mean, off the top of my head, it sounds like Green Acres, like
Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones, jousting,
Flame Man,
took your legs. You know? What's up, John?
I'll put something together so you got something to play next time we talk about this. 30 minutes. I mean, 30 minutes is different than 22 minutes, though, right? It's different than the old school when they had to build in space for commercials.
Yeah, but I still like. I don't know if you saw the trailer for this, but I mean, it's supposed to be about a knight who's kind of rising up and he wants to be a knight in there. So it does feels like it's like a Knight's Tale kind of a way. And then he gets a squire and he's going and he's trying, but he's not royalty. And the Targaryens are there. They're royalty. They're the best jousters. And I'm just like, is this what we need from Game of Thrones? Are we low on ideas? Is this something you think that the audience wants, Mike?
It's a great question because it begs the question of when you're trying to create a universe, when you want to squeeze every last juice out of your multi-billion-dollar property, do you want more of the same in a universe, or do you want to flesh it out to see like Andor did, it gave us a kind of grittier, more political Star Wars. So that's the closest thing I can think of off the top of my head in terms of tone shift that's still just kind of trying to explore different parts of the universe. So we've got the original series, we got House of Dragons, we got this show. Is that everything so far, or are there
that's everything so far? Yeah, there's still that Jon Snow one that's in limbo. They're still talking about that's going to cover his story, which I think would be a great idea, and maybe eventually make him freaking king. He should be king at that point, Times Square.
Man, maybe they're just trying to pad it out until George finishes the series, so they can give us the season 8 that
He's never finishing it. It's never happening.
Wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't begrudge him make expanding the universe. It's a fun universe. I like the idea. The dragons, come on.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it just feels like it's getting into the comedy. Better if it's comedic, then I think the people will be like, "What the heck is this?" You know what I mean? But I don't think it does. The trailer doesn't look comedic, but it just feel like it could be getting that direction. I don't know. I want that theme song though too.
The universe is pretty scary and bleak. Like you might have a point that it doesn't really lend itself to a more lighthearted romp with your squire.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Maybe if you're squire, people get, Game of Thrones people getting like taken out constantly. Dragons are blowing people up with fire, and this doesn't seem like it's going to be that at all. And John says, what happens to the lights with Mike? Mike, did your wife turn the lights out? I got dark where Mike's at. It's dark in Portugal.
This is bad. It's either I can turn on the lights, but I've got one that's right behind me. So
yeah. I can see your face. Fine, Mike.
Chrome down. Yeah, cranked up the laptop. This is the best I can do. It's nighttime here now.
Yeah.
And I like to do this outside. Maybe I'll do it inside next time, but it's that time of year, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what Queen's saying here. She's saying par tak pa ra ta fresh air.
I
don't know. Queen.
Fatu Verata.
I said your words. I said the words. Well, I said most of the words. I mean,
I love Bruce Campbell. How did we both went to Michigan State. How did we never have a chance to meet Bruce Campbell?
I don't know. One day he'll be on the show. One day.
You'll see him. You'll see him at some point, Brian, and you'll have a lot to talk about though. You'll be like, dude, was Harper's there back in the 80s?
And Harper's I went to Harper's. I'm going to tell you something. Here's a fun thing before we take off. So I went back to Michigan State a couple weeks ago. And
you went to East Lansing. I didn't realize that.
Lansing, yeah, we did. But my parents had a doctor's appointment in Detroit, so we did an Airbnb in Lansing. And my brother, Kyle and I wanted to go out. Let's go out in East Lansing for the night, right? Let's go out. So we went out. We went to the Riv first. I walked to the Riv, and I'm like, oh man, I feel old. Everyone's playing ping-pong. The kids are dancing on poles and stuff like that. I'm like, this is not for me. And then Kyle and I walked out. Kyle's laughing. To Harper's. We walked up to the line at Harper's. I'm like, oh man. Okay, let's go home. We went back to the and had a drink. Yeah, children everywhere. I just feel like a dirty old man walking around. I'm like, I'm too old for this.
You just got to pretend you're a professor or something, right? Did you have the mustache?
I guess. I did not have the mustache at the time. I had a beard.
Should have mustached it up earlier.
I know. The kids love the mustache, apparently. I don't know what it is. That sounds horrible. But TikTok loves the mustache. I don't know. Queen says she likes men with mustaches.
That's funny.
The mustache man. The mustache man.
East Lansing is... I don't know if anybody out in the chat has ever been to East Lansing, but I mean, it's a school town, but it has a very, very fun nightlife scene out there.
They look young, man. They look super young now. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's how it goes, right? But Game of Thrones, guys, keep making them younger and keep diving into that penis with Game of Thrones, guys. And they're going to have a good time with that all day, every day. I don't know I think it's their first flop. I think it'll be the first flop. I'm saying it right now. I know people have been raving about like John Campia, but I think it'll be their first flop. So I'm saying, put it out there. I like the corn stash. Thank you, John. Appreciate you guys for being here. Thanks for being here.
Corn, right. Pornography.
It's been a day, and we got a new episode of Walking and Talking debuting tonight at 5 p.m. on the Cruise Control Network, guys. Tonight, excited for that too. I think we'll be rebranding Cruise Control to KCN very soon. The Cruise Control Network. What do you think about that, Mike?
I mean, this is the first I'm hearing of it, and it kind of rolls off the tongue.
GR been talking about.
It tingles in the ear.
All right, welcome to KCN, and and then we'll
also the fact that it starts with Casey and
I didn't think about that. So I kind of like that. I'm like KCN. Are you even naming it after me? Casey and Peppy. But yeah, talking about the KCN, we're having fun with it. So Walking and Talking episode 2 debuts tonight. We're talking about baseball. We walk from the Italian Museum downtown Los Angeles all the way to Dodger Stadium and actually go to a Dodgers game afterwards. So it's kind of fun. We don't actually show the Dodgers game, but we walk right up to the stadium. And that's happening tonight, guys. Check out that tonight. Nice hour-long special. Nice walk and talk with Aaron. And excited about that. And excited what's to come with Cruise Control. Be back on Friday. Walking and Talking. Yeah, Queen. Back one more time every Thursday from now into infinity, that's the idea every week, unless we have a break every Thursday night. You get a new episode of Walking and Talking. And thank you for that theme song, Mike.
You guys are covering some ground. You're actually getting places in LA. It's astonishing the amount of ground you guys are covering.
Dude, we cover a lot. In like episode 3 of talking about video games, we walk all throughout all of downtown. Episode 4 of Paranormal for Halloween, we walk through all the haunted areas of downtown Los Angeles as well. Cover a lot of ground there too. So, and then we're filming 2 more episodes soon about sci-fi. We're going to walk the Hollywood sign hike from the Griffith Observatory to the Hollywood sign. And then we're also going to walk around and hit a bunch of coffee shops in Silver Lake for a special about coffee. So we're doing a beer one too. We're going to hit a bunch of pubs here in Los Angeles. We got a bunch of ideas. We're going to do the Sunset Strip too.
There's some good coffee out there in Silver Lake.
There really is. There really is. We're gonna walk the Sunset Strip to talk about some rock and roll too, Mike. There's a lot of great things, you know. A lot of great things to talk about here now.
You got a lot of good episodes coming down the pike.
We got a lot coming, a lot happening, and eventually maybe Pepe will join us on a hike. How about that? Can you imagine Pepe walking around too? I don't know if he'd do it. He probably can't make it happen. He still legs get tired. Maybe one day, Pep Star. Good to have you here, Mike. Thanks for being here. Kick with Kruse. I gotta go.
Maybe if you get KCN up and running, Sean and I can put our comic book show underneath your banner.
I want that, man.
I really got to get that. I really got to get that started. I got busy the one day that's we had to record the first one, and I haven't talked to him about it again because there's been stuff going on.
Sean brought it up to me. He wants to do it. He wants to do it still. He told me.
He still wants to do it?
He wants to do it.
Wicked.
Because I told him the same thing.
The new Martian Manhunter series.
Yeah, I might put Pepe in a papoose. I just carry Pepe like it's like I see John asking, like he's like just like a hangover. Pepe right here as we're walking and talking. Is that his mid take on you? That'd be actually pretty great, right? Pepe just hanging out right here.
Yeah, it would be great. That was a fake spit take, but I just drank and it was funny. So, and I'm outdoors where it's safe, so it was simulated. Oh, but thanks for having me on, Brian. Sorry I've been having issues with the sun. But
you're good, man.
Yeah, good time. Thanks for joining us, everybody. You get finger hearts. I'll let this guy go where he's got to go and
go watch Tron Legacy. See you soon, guys. Until next time. Tomorrow, I'm walking and talking at 5. Tomorrow, regular cruise control. See ya.